so young and smart, Alecky. Why, I'd marry you and get you to sit around tonight and sing to me.
Oh, no, you wouldn't either. I wouldn't marry you nor none of your kinfolks if I could help it.
Oh, none of my kinfolks, huh?
That's right. And you can tell them that. Well, all of them, including that niece of yours, Miss Lori Williams. Aunt Eller, if you was to tell me where Lori was at, well, where would you tell me she was at?
Well, I wouldn't tell you at all. For as far as I can make out, Lori ain't paying you no heed.
So she don't text me much, huh? Well, where'd you get such an uppity niece who wouldn't pay no heed to me? Well, who's the best bronch buster in this year territory?
Oh, you, I bet.
And the best bulldogger in 17 counties, me, that's who. And looky here, I'm handsome, ain't I?
Pretty as a picture.
Curly-headed, ain't I? And bow-legged from the saddle for who knows how long, ain't I?
Couldn't stop a pig in the road.
Well, what does she want then, the she-mule?
Well, I don't know, but I'm sure certain it ain't you. Well, who you taking to buy social tonight?
Ain't thought much about it.
Bet you come over to ask Lori.
What if I did?
You asking me too?
Yeah, you too.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful...
Oh, I thought you were somebody.
I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way.
Is this all that's coming calling in? It's already 10 o'clock of a Saturday afternoon.
You know it was me before you opened the door.
No such of a thing.
You did too. You heard my voice and you knowed it was me.
I heard a voice chuckling grumbly along with Aunt Ella. I heard somebody singing like a bullfrog in a pond.
You heard me. You heard it was me. You knowed it was me, and so you sat up there thinking something mean to say. You know what? I'm a good mind not to ask you to the box social.
Well, if you did ask me, I would go with you. Besides, how'd you take me? You ain't bought a new buggy with red wheels onto it, have you?
No, I ain't.
And a spanking team with the bridles all jingling?
No.
Expect me to ride on behind old Dunn, I guess. You better go ask that Cummins girl you took such a shine to over across the river.
If I was to ask you, there'd be a way to take you, Miss Lori Smarty.
Oh, they would?
That's right, they would. When I take you out tonight with me, honey, here's the way it's gonna be. Well, you will sit behind a team of snow-white horses in the slickest gig you ever seen. Chicks and ducks and geese better scurry when I take you out in the Surrey. When I take you out in the Surrey with the fringe on top. Watch that fringe and see how it flutters. When I drive them high-step strutters, nosy folks will peek through the shutters and their eyes will pop. The wheels are yellow, the upholstery's prom, the dashboard's genuine leather. Without a glass curtain, you can roll right down in case there's a change in the weather. Two bright side lights blinking and blinking. Ain't no finer rig, I'm thinking. You can keep your rig if you're thinking that I care to swap for that shiny little Surrey with the fringe on the top.
Would you say the fringe was made of silk?
Wouldn't have no other kind of silk.
Has it really got a team of snow-white horses?
One's like snow, the other's more like milk.
So you can tell them apart.
All the world will fly in a flurry when I take you out in the Surrey. When I take you out in the Surrey with the fringe on top. When we hit that road home together, cats and dogs will dance in the heather. Birds and frogs will sing all together, and the tunes will hop. The wind will whistle and we rattle along. The cows will moo in the clover. The river will ripple out a whispered song and whisper it over and over. Don't you wish you could go on forever? Don't you wish you could go on forever? Don't you wish you could go on forever? And it never stop in that shiny little Surrey with the fringe on the top.
You sure feel like a queen setting up in that carriage.
Only she talked so mean to me a while back, Aunt Ella. Well, I'm a good mind not to take her.
Ain't said I was going.
I ain't asked you. That's all you know about it.
Spent all his money hiring a rig, and now he ain't got nobody to ride in it.
Have to. I didn't hire it. Made the whole thing up out of my head.
What? Made it up?
Dashboard and all.
Oh, get off of the place, you animal bitch!
Hey, hey.
Get the fuck out of here! Tell me lies!
Now making up a few birdies ain't against no law I know of. Wouldn't it be great if there was such a rig, though? You could go to the play party if you was a mind to. When you was all tired out, I'd lift you out of the surrey, hop up alongside you. You could just point the horses home. You know, I can just picture the whole thing. I can see the stars getting blurry when we ride back home in the surrey. Riding slowly home in the surrey with the fringe on top. I can feel the day getting older. Feel a sleepy head near my shoulder, nodding, drooping, close to my shoulder till it falls. Curb plop. The sun is swimming on the rim of a hill. The moon is taking a header. And just as I'm thinking all the earth is still, the lark will wake up in the meadow. Hush, just keep a creeping at a slow clip, clop. Don't you hurry with the surrey with the fringe on the top.
Only there ain't no such rig. You just said you made the whole thing up.
Well,
Why'd you come around here with your stories and lies, getting me all worked up that way? Talking about the sun swimming over the hill and all like it was so. Who'd want to ride alongside you anyway?
Well, let's just grab her and kiss her when she acts that way, Curly. She's aching for you too, I bet.
Oh, I won't even talk to him, let alone allow him to kiss me. Bragging, bow-legged, wished he had a sweetheart bum.
I don't think she likes me very much. You know what? If she liked me anymore, I bet she'd sick the dogs onto me.
Did you get the wagon hitched up? Well, what wagon?
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a crowd of folks coming down from Bushy Head. They're coming down for their box social.
Yeah, Curly said maybe you launch your wagon so we can pick them all from the station. Well, of course I would if it asked me.
I really am sorry, Aunt Ella. I just got to talking about a lot of other things. Hey, I'll go hit you up now if you say it's all right.
See what we brought you, Aunt Ella? Hi, Will!
Hey, Aunt Ella.
What happened to the bear? Did you do any good in the steer open?
I did pretty good. I won it.
Yeah, I was knowing you would. Ain't nobody can sling her up like our territory, boys.
Can't stay but a minute, Aunt Eller. Gotta get over to 808. Pa promised I could marry her if I ever got my $50, remember?
$50? That what they give you for prize money?
That's what.
Lands, if Andy's Paul keeps his promise, we'll be dancing at your wedding.
If he don't keep his promise, I got a good mind to take him right from under her nose, and I won't give her the presents I brought for her. Look, fellas, look what I got for 808. Excuse us, Aunt Eller. Can't let you see just yet.
I'll be soggy. Silly goats. I have a good mind to tell Annie about it.
Oh, don't, Aunt Eller. She won't understand. Just wait till I show her, okay?
No telling what you've been up to. Bet you saw plenty in Kansas City.
I sure did see some things I've never seen before. I got to Kansas City on a Friday. On Saturday I learned a thing or two. 'Cause up to then I didn't have an idea of what the modern world was coming to. I counted 20 gas buggies going by the snow almost every time I took a walk. And then I put my ear to a bell telephone, and a strange war started in Frolic Road. Everything's like a dream in Kansas City. It's better than a Metropolitan show. You can turn the radiator on whenever you want some peace. With every kind of comfort, every house is all complete. You can walk the freebies in the rain and never wet your feet. They're gonna buy as far as they can go.
Yes, sir. They're gonna buy as far as they can go.
Team's all hitched. Hello, Curly. Hey, Will. Wait a minute. Gotta get over to 808's. I got my $50.
All right. Time we got going, boys. Ain't you low in the wagon, Anna? You coming, Curly?
Nah, I'll catch up to you. Go ahead.
All right.
Hey, Annella, listen, I gotta know something. Who's the low-down filthy sneak that Lori's got her cap set for?
Well, you.
Oh, never mind that. There must be a plenty of men trying to spark her. She surely leans to one of them now, don't she?
Well, there is that fine farmer, Jace Hutchins, just the side of Lone Elm. And then that widow man down at Claremore makes out he's a doctor or veterinary or...
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, hello, Judd.
Blow yourself.
And then, of course, there is someone near home who's got her on his mind most of the time, till he don't know plow from a thrashing machine.
Him?
Yeah, Judd Fry.
That bullet-colored, growly man?
Now, don't say nothing against Judd. Best hard hand I ever had, just about runs this farm by itself. Well, two women couldn't do it, you ought to know that.
Lori take up with a man like that?
Now, I ain't said she's stuck up with them.
Well, he's around here all the time, ain't he? He lives here.
Out in the smokehouse.
Changed my mind about cleaning the hen house today. Leaving it till tomorrow. Got up early because I'm taking her to the party tonight.
You're driving Lori?
I asked her.
Well, wouldn't that just make you bawl? Aunt Eller, don't forget, you and me's got a date tonight. And if you make up a good lunch, maybe I'll bid for it.
How we going, Curly, in that rig you made up? I'll ride astride of those lights and winking like lightning bugs.
That ain't no made-up rig, you hear me? I done hired it over to Claremore.
Lands, you did?
Sure did. Pretty one, too. When I come a-calling for you tonight, you make sure you got your beauty spots fastened out proper so you don't lose them off, you hear? That's a right smart turnout. The wheels are yellow, the upholstery's brown, the dashboard's genuine leather. With isinglass curtains you can roll right down in case there's a change in the weather. Well, don't forget, Aunt Eller, I'll see you on the way back from the station tonight. Ain't no finer rig, I'm a-thinking. You can keep your rig if you're thinking that I'd care to swap for that shiny little Surrey with the fringe on the top.
Hey, Curly, tell all the girls at Bushy had to stop by here and freshen up on the way to Skidmore's. It's a long way. Well, that means we'll have a lot of company. Better get your hamper packed.
Aunt Ellen, don't go to Skidmore's with Curly, because that'd mean I'd have to ride with Judd all alone.
Well, that's the way you want it, ain't it?
No, I just did it on account of Curly was so fresh. But now I'm afraid to tell Judd I won't go. He'd do something terrible. He's crazy. You ever been down to the smokehouse where he's at?
Well, plenty of times. Why?
See them spooky things he's got hanging up inside?
Yeah, I seen it, but don't you pay them no mind.
Something's wrong inside of him, Aunt Eller. I hook my doors and I fasten my windows against it. Against it and the sound of feet steps walking up and down outside the window outside my room.
Oh, Lori.
Oh, and mornings he comes and he looks at me from under his eyebrows like something from the brush somewhere. I know what I'm talking about.
You crazy youngins. Stop acting like a chicken with his head cut off. Well, now, who'd you reckon that is drove up? Why, it's that peddler man. One that sold me that egg beater.
He's got Ado Annie with him. Will Parker's Ado Annie.
Oh, peddler, know what he told me? Told me that egg beater beat up eggs and wring out dish rags and turn the ice cream freezer and I don't know what all.
You, Ado Annie.
Oh, your horses, peddler man, I want to talk to you.
Hi, Aunt Ellen.
Hi yourself.
Hello, Laurie. Hello, yourself.
Well,
riding a piece?
Peddler man's gonna drive me to the box social. I got up sort of a tasty lunch.
Hey, don't Annie, have you took up with that peddler man?
Not yet.
But you promised you will, ain't you?
Not what you might say promised. I just told her maybe.
Well, don't you like him no more?
Of course I do. There won't never be nobody like Will.
Then what about that peddler man?
There won't never be nobody like him neither.
Well, which one do you like the best?
Whatever one I'm with.
Oh, you are silly.
Now, Lord, you know they didn't nobody pay me no mind up for this year. But now the boys ain't different to me.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong. I like it. I like it so much when a feller talks pretty to me that I get shaky from horn to hoof. Don't you?
Can't think what you're talking about.
Don't you feel sorry for a feller when he looks like he wants to kiss you?
You just can't go around kissing every man that asks you. Didn't nobody ever tell you that?
Yeah, they told me. What you gonna do when a feller gets flirty and starts to talk pretty? What you gonna do? Supposing Annie says that your lips are like cherries, or roses or berries. What you gonna do? Supposing Annie says that you're sweeter in cream, and he's gotta have cream or die. What you gonna do when he talks that way? Spit in his eye? It's like I told you, Dory. I get sorry for him.
Well, I wouldn't feel sorry for no man, no matter what.
I sure feel sorry for poor Ellie Hackett. Look how that feller's yelling at him.
Allie Hackett? That's his name?
Yeah, it's Persian.
Are you sure you like this peddler man better than you love Will?
I bless her. But now that old Will has to come home, first thing you know, he'll start talking pretty to me and changing my mind back.
But Will wants to marry you.
Well, so does Ellie Hackett.
Did he ask you?
Not directly. But how I know is he said this morning, when we was riding in his buggy, that he wanted for me to drive like that with him to the end of the world. That means he wants to win, don't it?
Not to a peddler man, it don't.
All right. If the egg beater don't work, I'll give you something just as good.
Just as good. It's got to be a million trillion times better.
Oh, my. Miss Lloyd. Jibbity crickets, how high you have grown up. Last time I come through here, you was tiny like a shrimp with freckles. Now look at you. Great, big, beautiful lady.
Oh, quit it biting me. If you ain't had no breakfast, go eat yourself a green apple.
Now, Aunt Eller, just listen.
Don't you call me Aunt Ella or ain't your Aunt Ella, you little wart. I'm mad at you.
Now, don't you go and be mad at me. Ain't they said I'd bring you a present? Something too bad.
Good. Got things for her to wear. Wouldn't have. Well, what is it?
Real silver. Made in Persia.
Now, what am I going to do with the Persian earring? Sure is pretty, Aunt Ella. With jewels on to 'em and all. Well, I'll try it on. All right, now give me the other one.
Which one? Oh, you want to buy this one to match.
What do you mean I want to buy it?
I'll give it to you for 50 cents. 4 bits.
Do you want me to get that egg beater and ram it down your windpipe?
All right. Don't anybody want to buy nothing? What about you, Miss Lloyd? You must be wanting something. A beautiful young girl like you.
Me? Of course I want something. I want buckles made out of shiny silver to fasten onto my shoes. I want a dress with lace. And I want to have perfume, and I want to be pretty. I want to smell like honeysuckle vine.
Nah, give her a cake of soap.
I want things I've heard of but never had before. I want a rubber-tired buggy and a cut-glass sugar bowl. I want things I can't tell you about. Not just things to look at or hold in your hands, but things to happen. Things so nice that if they did happen, your heart would quit beating. You'd fall down dead.
I have just the thing for you. Elixir of Egypt.
What's that?
A secret formula used by Pharaoh's daughter.
Smelling salts.
But a special kind of smelling salt. Read the label. Take a deep breath and you see everything clear. That's what Pharaoh's daughter used to do whenever she had a problem like what prince she ought to marry or what dress she ought to wear to a party or whether or not she ought to cut somebody's head off. She'd take a whiff of this.
Oh, fiddlesticks.
I'll take about all that, Mr. Peddler.
Precious stuff.
How much?
2 bits.
Throwing your money away.
Helps you to decide what to do.
Now don't you want me to sew you some pretty doodads with ribbons and lace running in and out?
You mean a fancy dress?
All made in Paris.
Well, never do wear that kind myself, but I sure do like to look at them.
It's all right if you ain't going no place.
Well, bring your trappings inside. We'll try to find you something to eat and drink.
Well, ask him, why don't you? Allie? Me and Laura's been having an argument.
About what, baby?
About what's the matter when you said that about driving with me to the end of the world.
Well, I really didn't mean to the end of the world.
Well, how far do you want to go?
About as far as, say, Claremore.
See, I knew I was right and Laura was wrong. You do want to marry me, don't you?
Ah, I know, Annie. Oh, what did you say?
I said you do want to marry me, don't you?
I did not say that.
Whoa, Susanna. You ain't a wedding. I'm back.
Oh, Foot, just when... Hello, Will. That's Will Parker. Promise me you won't fight.
Why fight? I hardly even know him. I only fight with my friends.
Hey, Delaney, how's my honey bun? How's the sweetest little 110 pounds of sugar in the territory?
Will, this is Allie Hack.
How are you, Hack? Don't mind the way I talk. It's all right. I'm gonna marry her.
Marry her? On purpose?
Well, sure.
No such of a thing.
Ah, it's a wonderful thing to be married.
Allie?
I got a brother in Persia. Got 6 wives.
6 wives all at once?
Sure, that's the way they do it in them countries.
Oh, not always. I got another brother in Persia. Only got 1 wife. He's a bachelor. Oh.
Look, Will,
Look, Will, nothing. Know what I got for first prize at the fair? $50.
Well, that was good. $50?
Catch on? Your pa promised I could marry you if I ever got the $50.
That's right, he did.
Know what I done with it? Spend it on presents, all for you.
But if you spent it, you ain't got the cash.
What I got's worth more than cash. Fella who sold me this stuff told me.
But, Will,
But Will, nothing. Oh, wait, Delaney, when do I get a little kiss? You ain't been off my mind since I left. Even when I was at the fairgrounds, I'd be chasing a steer, and I'd rope one up under the hoofs, and I'd pull him up sharp, and he'd fall in his little rump. And then I'd think of you.
oh, don't talk like that, Will.
See a lot of beautiful gals in Kansas City. Didn't give one a look.
How could you see him if you didn't give him a look?
Well, I didn't look at him like I look at you.
Oh, don't look like that, Will. I can't bear it.
Won't stop looking till I get a little old kiss.
What's a little old kiss?
Nothing, less than it's coming from you.
Oh, you do talk pretty. No! No, I won't.
Posing that I say that your lips are like cherries, roses or berries. What you gonna do? Can't you feel my heart palpitating and a bumping, waiting for something nice from you? I gotta get a kiss and it's gotta be quick, or I'll jump in a creek and die.
What's a girl to say when you talk that way?
Oh, what a beautiful morning.
Oh, what a beautiful day.
I got a beautiful feeling.
Everything's going my way.
Hey, Curly, better take the team down to the trough and give him some water.
Right away, Aunt Ella.
Oh, can I come too? I just love to watch the way you handle horses.
About all I can handle, I guess.
Oh, I can't believe that, Curly. Not from what I heard about you.
is sad news for me. He's a fine fellow.
Well, don't hurt your feelings, Allie. I can't stand it. I'd rather have you come right out and say your heart's busted in two.
Are you positive you got to marry Will?
Sure shooting.
And there is no chance for you to change your mind?
No chance.
All right then, my heart's busted in two.
Oh, you do talk pretty.
That's you, Annie.
Hello, Pop. What's been shooting?
Rabbits. That you what I hear about Will Parker getting $50?
That's right, Pa. He wants to hold you to your promise.
Too bad. Still no, I can't go back on my word.
See, Allie?
Might as well get that money off him before he loses it all.
But, Pa, he ain't exactly kept it. He spent it all on presents.
See what I tell you. Now I can't hand you. I said it had to be $50 cash.
But Mr. Carnes, is that fair?
Who are you?
This is Allie Hampton.
Shut your face or I'll fill your behind so full of buckshot, you'll be walking around like a duck the rest of your life.
Allie, if I don't have to marry Will, maybe your heart don't have to be busted in two like you said.
I did not say that.
Oh, yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Try to make out my daughter to be a liar.
No, I'm just making it clear what a liar I am if she's telling the truth.
What else you been saying to my daughter?
Oh, that's right.
When?
Last night, in the moonlight,
Listen, Mr. Carnes.
I'm listening. What else did you say?
called me Persian kitten.
Why'd you call her that?
I don't remember.
I do. He said I was just like a Persian kitten.
That's enough. In this part of the territory, that better be a proposal of marriage.
That's what I thought.
Is that what you think?
Look, Mr. Carnes,
I'm looking.
I'm a peddler. I'm no good. A peddler travels up and down and all around. You hardly ever see your daughter no more.
That'll be all right. Take care of her, son. Take care of my little rosebud.
Oh, Pa, that's pretty. But, Pa, you sure for certain you can bear and let me go?
Are you sure, Mr. Carnes?
Just try to change my mind and see what happens to you.
Oh, Allie, ain't it wonderful? Pa make it up our minds first, and he won't change neither. Because once he says you can have me, why, you got me.
I know. I got you.
Mrs. Allie Hampton, the peddler's bride. Oh, what? Wait till I tell the girls.
Trap! Flicked! Hoodblinked! Ambush!
Friend, what's on your mind? Why do you walk around and around with your hands folded behind and your chin scraping the ground?
Fellas, I don't know what to do. 20 minutes ago, I am free like a breeze. Free like a bird in a woodland wild. Free like a gypsy. Free like a child. I'm not a child. 20 minutes ago, I could do what I pleased. Lick my cigar ashes on the road. Drunk with a donut. Drink from a jug. I'm minding my own business like I ought. Ain't getting any out to anyone.
back in your hamper now?
I've been busy.
I see you got gooseberry tarts, too. I wonder if they's as light as mine. Mine like to float away if you blew on them.
Well, I did blow it onto one of mine, and it broke up into a million pieces.
It's sure funny.
Gertie, better go inside and cool off.
You coming inside with me, Curly?
Not just yet.
Well, don't be too long. And don't forget when the auction starts tonight. Mine's the biggest hamper.
That's the Cummins girl I heard so much talk of.
Well, you've seen her before, ain't you?
Yeah, but not since she's got so old. I never did see nobody get so peaked looking in such a short time.
Yeah, said she's 18. I'll bet you she's 19.
So what you got in your hamper, Lori?
Yeah, it's just small meat pies and apple jelly. Nothing like what Gertie Cummins has in her basket.
You really going to drive to the box social tonight with that Judd feller?
I reckon so. Why?
Well, nothing. Just that everybody seems to expect me to take it.
Well, then maybe it's just as well that you ain't.
Why is that?
Well, we don't want people talking about us now, do we?
Talking about us? You think people do talk about us?
Oh, you know how they are, like a swarming blood wasps. Always gotta be buzzing about something.
What are they saying? Is yours stuck on me?
No, most of the talk is that you stuck on me.
Can't imagine how these ugly rumors get started.
Me neither. Why do they think up stories that link my name with yours?
Why do the neighbors gossip all day behind their doors?
I know a way to prove what they say is quite untrue. Here is a gist, a practical list of don'ts for you. Don't throw bouquets at me. Don't please
that Judd fellow you'd rather go with me tonight?
Curly, No, I couldn't.
Oh, you couldn't. You know, I think I'm gonna go over to that smokehouse where Judd's at. See what's so elegant about him makes girls want to go to parties with him.
Curly?
What?
Oh, nothing. Don't sigh and gaze at me. Your eyes are so like mine. Your eyes lose a glow like mine. Deep on the sea.
You got your hammer packed?
Oh, yes, nearly.
You like a hanky?
What did I want with an old hanky?
You got a smudge on your cheek, just under your eye.
Howdy, Judd.
What do you want?
Just got done through with my business up at the house. Thought I'd pay a call. Hey, you got a gun, I see.
Good one. Colt 45.
And what do you do with that?
Shoot things.
Oh. Hey, Judd. That's a nice looking rope you got there. Feels nice. You know Will Parker? Boy, he sure can spin a rope. Strong hook you got there too, Judd. You know what? I'll bet you could hang yourself on that.
I could what?
Well, hang yourself. It'd be as easy as falling off a log. Fact is, you could fall off a log, or a chair if you'd rather. Let me see. Keep the rope up here on this hook. Move the chair over a little. Put this around your neck. Be great. All you'd have to do is fall off the log. 5 minutes or less, with good luck, you'd be dead as a doornail.
What do you mean by that?
Well, then people would come to your funeral and sing sad songs, Judd.
Ah!
Oh, they would. You never know how much people like you till you're dead. You know, I can just see it. You'd be all in the parlor, all decked out in your best suit, your hair slicked back fine. One of them high-starch collars, too.
Would there be any flowers, do you think?
Ah, sure there'd be flowers and palms, too, all around your coffin. And the men would bare their heads. The women would sniffle softly. You know, some would probably even faint. Ones that took a shine to you when you was alive.
What woman have took a shine to you?
Well, lots of women, Judd. Only they never come right out and say it. Lest you die first.
I guess that's so.
They sure would sing loud when the singing started, though. Sing like their hearts would break. Poor Judd is dead. Poor Judd Fry is dead. All gather round his coffin now and cry. He had a heart of gold, and he wasn't very old. Why did such a feller have to die? Poor Judd is dead. Poor Judd Fry is dead. He's looking oh so peaceful and serene. He's all laid out to rest, with his hands across his chest. His fingernails have never been so clean. Then the preacher get up and he'd say, "Folks, we are gathered here today to moan and groan over our brother Judd Fry, who hung himself up by a rope in the smokehouse." Then there'd be weeping and wailing from some of them women. Then he'd say, "Well, Judd was the most misunderstood man in the territory. People used to think he was a mean, ugly fella, and they called him a dirty skunk and an ornery pig stealer. But the folks that really known him know that beneath them two dirty shirts he always wore, there beat a heart as big as all outdoors.
As big as all outdoors.
Judd Fry loved his fellow man.
He loved his fellow man.
He loved the birds of the forest and the beasts of the field. He loved the mice and the vermin in the barn. And he treated the rats like equals, which was right. And he loved the little children. He loved everybody and everything in the world. Only he never let on, so nobody ever noticed. Poor Judd is dead, poor Judd Fry is dead. His friends all weep and wail for miles around. Miles around. The daisies in the dell will give out a different smell, because poor Judd is underneath the ground.
Poor Judd is dead, a candle lights his head. He's laying in a coffin made of wood. Wood. And folks are feeling sad, 'cause they used to treat him bad. And now they know their friend has gone for good.
Good. Poor Judd is dead. A candle lights his head. He's looking oh so pretty and so nice. He looks like he's asleep. It's a shame that he won't keep. But it's summer and we're running out of ice. Poor Judd. Poor Judd. That'd sure be an interesting funeral. Wouldn't like to miss it.
Wouldn't like to miss it, Abe. Maybe you will. Maybe you'll go first.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, where was you working before you came here? It was up by Quapaw, wasn't it?
Yeah, and over that by Tulsa. Lousy they was to me, both of them. Always making out that they was better, treating me like dirt.
So what'd you do? Did you get even?
Who said anything about getting even?
Oh, knowing that I recollect. Just come into my head, that's all.
What if ever come to getting even, I'd know how to do it.
With that?
No, there's safer ways than that. If you use your brains. Remember that fire on the Bartlett farm over by Sweetwater?
Oh, I sure do. Terrible accident. Burned up the mother, the father, and the daughter.
That weren't no accident. A feller told me. The hired hand was stuck on the Bartlett girl, and he found out she liked another fella.
And it was him that burnt the place?
Took him weeks to get all the kerosene, buying at different times. The fella who told me made out like it happened in Missouri. But I knowed all the time it was a Bartlett farm. What a liar he was.
Kind of a murderer too, wasn't he, Judd? Had to get a little air in here.
You ain't told me yet what business you had here. We got no cattle to sell, you're no cow ponies. The old crop is done spoke for.
You sure leave my mind considerable.
There's only one other thing on this farm you can want, and it better not be that.
But that's just what it is.
Better not be. You keep away from me, you hear?
You know, Judd, somebody ought to tell Lori what kind of a man you wear. And for that matter, somebody ought to tell you once about yourself.
You better get out of here, Curly.
How'd you get to be the way you wear? You know, a fella wouldn't feel very safe in here alone with you, Judd, if he didn't know you. But I know you. In this country, there's two things you can do if you're a man. Live out of doors is one, live in a hole is the other. You know, I sat by my horse in the breast somewheres many a time and heard a rattlesnake. Rattle, 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 he'd go scared to death. Somebody gonna step on him. Somebody coming close to his hole. He'd curl up, get his fangs full of poison and wait. As long as you live in a hole, you're scared. You gotta have protection. You can have muscles like iron and still be weak. How'd you get to be the way you wear anyway? Why don't you do something healthy once in a while, instead of staying in here all shut up, crawling in a fester? Ah! That ought to make you feel better. A little hard on the roof, though. Hey, I wish you'd let me show you something. There's a knothole over there, about as big as a dime. You see it a winking? I just want to see if I can hit it. Straight through, without touching. You saw it, didn't you? Right through. Slick as a whistle. I knowed I could do it.
Oh, fired off a gun! What was that? Oh, don't sit there. Curly, you love me. Answer when you're spoken to.
them.
Well, ain't you a pair of purty nothings a picking away at knotholes and scaring everybody to death? Or to give you a good Dutch rub and iron some of the craziness out of you. It's all right, nobody hurt. Just a couple of fools of swapping noises.
Mind if I visit with you, gents? It's good to get away from the woman for a while. Now that we're by ourselves, I got a few Purty's private knickknacks for to show you. Special for the men folk.
Well, I'll see you gents later. I gotta go get a surrey I hired for tonight.
Just who do you think you're taking that, sir?
Aunt Ella. And Lori, she'll come with me.
She won't.
Maybe she will.
She better not. She promised to go with me. She better not.
Now, I want you to look at these. Straight from Paris.
Don't want none of those things now. Got any frog stickers?
You mean one of them long knives? What would you want with something like that? Got it in for somebody.
I don't know. Kill a hog. Or a skunk. It's all the same, ain't it?
I don't handle things like that. Too dangerous. What I really want to show you is my new stock.
Don't want none of those things now. I want something for a real woman.
What would you want with a real woman? Why, I'm having trouble right now on account of one, and you say you want one. Why, look at you. You're a man what is free. Free to do what you want, come and to go as you please. Nice, cozy little place, private, no one to bother you?
I'm tired of being alone.
So you're tired of being alone. What can you do? Nothing. Just keep getting tired and tired.
I've made up my mind.
Say, you know a girl named Ado Annie?
I don't want her.
I don't want her either, but I got her.
Want no peddler. Want real things. What am I doing? I shut up here, like that feller says, crawling and a festering. What am I doing in the Swanson smokehouse? The floor creaks, the door squeaks. There's a field mouse nibbling on a broom, and I sat by myself like a cobweb on a shelf, by myself in a lonely room. But when there's a moon in my window, and it slants down a beam across my bed, then the shatter of a tree starts a-dancing on the wall, and a dream starts a-dancing in my head. And all the things that I wish for turn out like I want them to be. And I'm better than that smart ugly cowhead who thinks he is better than me. And the girl that I want ain't afraid of my arms, and her own soft arms keep me warm. And her long yellow hair falls across my face, just like the rain in a storm. The floor creaks, the door squeaks, and mouse starts a-nibbling on the broom. And the sun flicks my eyes, it was all a pack of lies. I'm awake in a lonely room. I ain't gonna dream about my girl no more. No, I ain't gonna leave her alone. Going outside, get myself a bride, get me a woman to call my own.
Girls, could you go somewhere else and gossip? I need to be here by myself.
Look, she bought them old smelling salts the peddler tried to sell us.
They ain't smelling salts. They're gonna help me make up my mind what to do. Look at me take a good whiff now.
That's the camper.
Girls, please go away. Laura, is it true you're letting Judd take you tonight instead of Curly? I'll tell you when I've thought it over better.
I can tell you what you want to know. Out of your dreams and into his arms you long to fly. You don't need Egyptian smiling songs to tell you why. Out of your dreams and into the hush of falling
so high, I'm starved. I'm getting that one. I got my eye on that one.
Hello, young fellow.
Oh, it's you.
I was just hoping to meet up with you. Seems like me and you ought to have a little talk.
We only got one thing to talk about. Well, Mr. Hackett, I hear you got yourself engaged to Ado Annie.
Well,
Well, nothing. I don't know what to call you. You ain't pretty enough for a skunk. You're too skinny to be a snake. You're too little to be a man. And you're too small to be a mouse. I reckon you're a rat.
that's logical.
Answer me one question. Do you really love her? Because if I thought you didn't, I'd tie you up in this here bag and drop you in the river. Are you serious about her?
Yes, I'm serious.
And would you worship the ground she walks on, like I do? You better say yes.
Yes.
And would you spend every cent in the world you have for her? Because that's what I did. See this bag? Full of presents. Just for her. Cost $50. All I had in the world.
And if you had that $50 cash?
Then I had Ado Annie, and you loser.
Yes, I'm loser. Let me see what you got in there. Might want to buy something.
What you gonna want with something in my bag?
I'm a peddler, ain't I? I buy and I sell. Maybe pay you real money. As much as, well, a lot. Say, what a beautiful hot water bag. Looks French. Must have cost plenty. Give you $8 for it.
Well, that wouldn't be fair. Well, I only paid $3.50.
All right, I said I'd give you $8 and I will. Hey, that's a silver necklace.
Now take your hands off that. That was for our wedding.
Well, I didn't think it was for you. I'll give you $22 for it.
$22?
All right then, $22.50, not a cent more. Say,
Now take your hands off that. That was for her.
I didn't hardly think it was for you. I'll give you $15 for it. Let's see. 8 and 22 makes 30, and 15 is 45, and 50 cents is 45.50.
Say, that's almost... You want to buy some more?
Might.
Let's see what we got. You ever seen one of these?
What you got that for? You got it in for somebody?
Why, it's just an old knife.
Oh, is that all you think it is? It's more than that. It's
Where's everybody? Where's the Miller?
Warren, where'd you run off
Just
to?
wait. How much you give me for this thing?
I don't handle things like that. Too dangerous. I guess you don't know what it really is.
You two see Lord?
Just went to the other side of the house, Judd. Auction's going on over there now.
Hey, Judd, here's one of them things you was looking for.
How much?
$3.50.
Well, I wonder, we got an idea it might be worth it.
Let's see. $3.50 from him and $45.50 from you. That makes $50, don't it?
No, not exactly. You're $1 short.
Must have figured wrong. How much you give me for the rest of the stuff in this bag?
$1.
Done. And that means I'm gonna take Ado Annie back from you.
Oh, you wouldn't do a thing like that to me, would you?
Oh, wouldn't I? And when I tell her, Paul, I got most of the money off of, maybe he'll change his mind about who he thinks is dumb and who's smart.
Oh, say, young fella, you certainly buccaneered me.
Man, when's that auction gonna start? Man, I'm sorry.
All right, now here's the last two hampers. Who's there? I ain't got no idea.
Well, the little one's mine. The one next to it's Lotus.
Well, that's the end of that secret. Now, what have I bid then for Ado Annie's hamper?
2 bids.
I said 4.
How about you, Slim Sixpence? Well, how about you, Peasant Man?
No way.
Come on.
6 bids.
6 bids ain't enough for a lunch like Ado Annie can make. Well, let's hear $1. How about you, Ike? You won it last year.
Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You still got the same sweet potato pies last year?
You bet! Same a little sweet potato pie. Ike, what do you say?
I said, give me a 3-day bellyache.
Well, never mind that. Let's hear $1.
Bid.
Mine's the last bid. I
Bid
got
$1.
90 cents.
Oh, 90 cents. We're getting rich. Another desk for the schoolhouse. Do I hear any more?
Here, $50.
$50? Nobody ever bid $50 for a lunch. Nobody ever bid 10.
You ain't got $50.
Oh, yes, I have. If you're a man of your word, you gotta say 808 belongs to me like you said you would.
But where's your money?
Right here in my hand.
That ain't yours, just bid it, didn't you? Just give it to the schoolhouse. Gotta say the peddler still gets my daughter's hand.
So that ain't fair.
Going for $50. Going.
$51.
You crazy? 50? Wait, I don't bid no more. I can keep my money, can't I?
Sure can.
Then I still got my $50.
What are you getting for your $51?
A 3-day bellyache.
Going for $51. Going. And I guess 808 will get the prize, I guess.
And I get 808.
Now, here's my niece's hamper. Took a peek inside a while ago, and I must say it looks mighty tasty. What do I hear, gents?
2 bids.
4. Who says 6? Slim?
I bid $1.
More like it. Do I hear 2?
$1.25.
Any more?
$2.
$2.50.
$2.
And 2 bits.
$3 and 4 bids.
$4.
And 2 bits.
4 1/4. Ain't got nearly enough yet. Ain't I gonna hear any more? I get a bid of 4 1/4 from Judd Fry. You gonna let him have it?
I bid 4 1/2.
4 1/2. Going for 4 1/2.
$4.75.
4.75. Come on, gentlemen. Schoolhouse ain't built yet. Gotta get a nice chimney.
$5.
$5. Going.
And 2 bits.
Man, too rich for my blood. Can't afford no more.
5 1/4. Ain't got nearly enough yet. Not for cold duck with stuffing and lemon meringue pie.
$6.
$6. Going.
And 2 bits.
My, you're stubborn, Judd. Mr. Carnes is a richer man than you. And I know he likes custard with raspberry syrup. Well, you not gonna hear any more?
Nope. It all drops out. Can't you see?
Not enough, Anella.
Here's the money.
Yeah, come on.
Hold on, you. I ain't said gone yet.
Well, say it.
Going to Judd Fry for $6 and 2 bits. Going.
Dan Eller? Who'd you say was getting Lori?
Judd Fry.
And for how much?
6 1/4.
I don't figure that's quite enough, do you?
More than you got.
Got the saddle here. Cost me $30.
Can't bid saddles. Gotta be cash.
Oh, now come on. A $30 saddle's gotta be worth something to somebody.
I'll give you 10.
Got cash? Sure do.
Don't be a fool, boy. You can't earn a living without a saddle.
All right, let's not waste any time. How high you going?
Hire you, no matter what.
Aunt Ellen, I'm bidding all of this $10 time. Just give me.
Going for $10. Going.
$10 and 2 bits.
Early.
Most of you boys know my horse, Dunn. She's kind of a nice horse. She's gentle and she's well broke.
Don't sell time, Curly. It ain't worth it.
I'll give you 25 for her. I got it right here.
All right. I'll sell Dunn to you. Aunt Eller, that makes my bid $35.
Well, Curly, you're crazy, but it's all for the schoolhouse. All for educating and learning, ain't it? Going for $35. Going.
Hold on! I ain't finished bidding yet. You just put up everything in the world, didn't you? Can't bid the shirt off your back because they ain't worth nothing. Can't bid your gun because you need that. Yes, sir, you need that. Well, Aunt Eller, I guess I'm just as reckless as Curly McLean, I suppose. Just as good as getting what I want. Gonna bet all I have in the world, doing farm work for 2 years. All for Lori. Here it is, $42.31.
Anybody want to buy a gun? Hey, how about you, Joe? Bought it last Thanksgiving. It's worth a lot.
Don't sell your gun, Curly.
Give you $18 for it.
Sold. And Ella, that makes my bid $52.
$52! Gone, gone, gone!
Oh.
Well, what's the matter with you folks? Ain't nobody got cheering on me?
He lost the bid, but the bid was fair. Come on, Cammy, now shake the farmer's hand.
Sure, I'll shake hands. No hard feelings, Curly.
Yeah, that's better.
Let me show you something, Curly. Excuse me for it. You see one of these things?
What's that?
Something that...
What are you doing?
Doing? Nothing much. Why do you come over here yelling at me? You scare the living knots out of a fella, Randall.
Well, stop doing what you're doing and ask me for a dance. You brought me this party, didn't you?
All right, you crazy old woman, I'll dance with you. Dance you across the meadow if you want.
Take that banjo to pieces, Sam.
Yeah.
Well, Lori, now that I got my $50, you just gotta name the day.
August 15th.
Well, why August 15th?
Because that was the first day I was kissed.
I don't remember that.
Well, you wasn't there.
Now, looky here. We gotta have a little talk. Now that we're engaged, you gotta stop going out. I mean, with other fellers. You'll have to be a little more standoffish when fellers offer you a buggy ride.
I'll give an imitation of a crawfish and dig myself a hole where I can hide.
I heard how you was kicking up some capers when I was off in Kansas City Mall. I heard some things and read some things in papers, and from fellers who've been talking like they know.
Good. I only did the kind of things I heard of, sort of. To you I was as faithful as can be. For me, them stories, they was just a bunch of rumors.
Rumors?
A lot of tempest and a pot of tea.
Well, the whole thing don't sound very good to me. With me, it's all or nothing. Is it all or nothing with you? It can't be in between. It can't be now and then. No half and half romance will do. I'm a one-woman man, hold up and tight, all complete with slippers and pipe. Take me as I am or leave me be. If you can't give me all, give me nothing, and nothing's what you'll get from me.
Not even something.
Nothing's what you'll get from me.
made you slap that whip on the old lady and nearly make her run away? What's your hurry?
I was afraid we'd be late for the party.
You didn't want to be by myself a minute more than you had to.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm here with you by myself now, ain't I?
You wouldn't have been if you couldn't have gotten out of it. Mornings you stay hid up by yourself in your room. Evenings you stay in the front room and won't get on Aunt Eller's side. Last time I see you alone, it was winter with the snow 6 inches deep in drifts when I was sick. You brought me that hot soup out to the smokehouse and gave it to me, and me in bed. I haven't shaved in 2 days. You asked me if I had a fever and put your hand on my head to see.
I remember.
Do you? Bet you don't remember as much as I do. I remember everything you've ever done, every word you've ever sung. Said. Can't think of anything else. See how it is? Ain't good enough to touch you, am I? Just a hired hand. Got dirt on my hands, pig slop. You're better, so much better. Yeah, we'll see who's better, Miss Lori. Then you wish you wasn't so few with your airs. You're such a fine lady.
Are you standing there trying to tell me that if I don't allow you to slobber all over me like a hog, that you're gonna do something about it? Well, you're nothing but a mangy dog, and somebody ought to shoot you. Oh, and you think so high of being a hired hand? Let me tell you something that'll put your mind to rest, Mr. Judd. You ain't a hired hand for me no more. Just pack up your duds and scoot. And I even got better ideas than that. You're not to set foot on this territory no more. I'll send you stuff wherever you want me to. But if you so much as set one foot in the pasture gate, I'll sick dogs on you.
Said you're safe. Brought it on yourself. Told you the way it was. You wouldn't listen.
What's that?
It's me, Lori. You seen Ada waiting? She run off again.
Well, could you do something for me?
Well, sure.
Could you go find Curly and tell him I'm here? I need to see Curly. I gotta see him.
Well, why don't you turn around and look, you crazy woman?
Curly!
You found yours. I'll go find mine.
Now, what on earth is ailing the Bella Claremore? By gum, if you ain't crying.
Oh, don't mind me crying. I can't help it.
Hey, cry your eyes out.
Oh, Curly, I don't know what to do.
Here, I'll show you. Hey, get away from me, you. It's about all a man can stand in public.
Oh, Curly, you don't like me.
Like you. Stay away from me, I tell you. Plumb away from me. Now look, Lori. You stand right here where you are, and I'm going to stand over here, and you tell me what you wanted with me.
Well, Judd was here. I never did see nobody like you before. He's crazy. He started talking wild and making threats to me. So I fired him. I wished I hadn't, though. There's no telling what he'll do now.
You fired him? Well, then that's all there is to it. Tell you what, I'll get you a new hired hand for the place. If you want to, I'll even stay there myself tonight. If you're nervous about that, old hound dog. Now, you listen, you quit your worrying about it or I'll spank you. While I think of it, Lori, would you marry me?
Gracious, what do I want to marry you for?
Couldn't you think of some reason why you might?
Can't think of none right now. Hardly.
Lori, please, ma'am. Marry me. I don't know what I'm going to do if you say no.
Well, Curly, I'll marry you if you want me to.
I'll be the happiest man alive as soon as we're married. Oh, I got to learn to be a farmer. I can see that. Things are changing right and left. Buy up mowing machines, cut down them prairies, drag them things under the side. I gotta change. You know, they're gonna put this territory in the Union. They're gonna make a state out of it. Countries are changing, you got to change with it. Bring up a couple of boys. New stock for the way this crazy countries are going. Now I got you to help me. I'll amount to something yet. You know, I remember the first time I ever saw you. It was at the fair. You was riding that filly of Blue Stars. You remember? I said to somebody next to me, I said, "Who's that skinny little thing with the bang hanging down on her forehead?"
Yeah, I remember. You was riding broncs that day.
That's right.
And one of them throwed you.
He did not throw me.
I guess you jumped off then.
Sure, I jumped off.
Yeah, you sure did.
Hey, if there's anybody out there that can hear my voice, well, I'd like for you to know that Laura Williams is my girl.
Curly?
And she went and got me to ask her to marry me.
There, you're all the way to Catoosie.
Oh, let him see if I care. Let people say we're in love. Who cares what happens now?
Just keep your hand in mine. Your hand feels so grand in mine.
Let people say we're in love. Starlight looks well on us. Let the stars beam from above. Who cares if they tell on us? Let people say we're in
I will say goodbye here, baby.
Can't you even stay to say goodbye to Curly and Laura?
Time for the lonely gypsy to go back to the open road.
Wished I was going. And then you wouldn't be so lonely.
Look, Edo Annie, there is a man I know who loved you like nothing ever loved nobody.
Yeah, Ellie Hacker.
A man who will stick to you for all of your life. And that is the man for you, Will Parker.
Oh, yeah. I like Will.
He's a fine fellow. Strong like an ox. Young and handsome.
I love him all right, I guess.
Of course you do. You love those clear blue eyes of his and the way his mouth wrinkles up when he smiles.
You love him too?
Of course I do. I love him because he will make my Edo Annie happy. Goodbye, my baby. I will show you how we say goodbye in Persia.
Hello, Will. Ellie Hacker's saying goodbye.
Ah, Will. I will say goodbye to you too.
Oh, no, you don't. I just saw the last one.
Ah, you two are meant for each other. Be good to her, Will, and you be good to him. Well, I must be going. Lonely gypsy back to the open road. Goodbye, my baby. Goodbye.
You ain't gonna think of that peddler man no more, are you?
Never think to know it. Unless when he's with me.
Then I'll never leave your side.
Well, even if you never leave or nothing, couldn't you once in a while give me one of them Persian goodbyes?
Persian goodbye. Well, that ain't nothing compared to Oklahoma hello.
Why aren't you back here around the rest of the boys? Never seen you so nervous at a wedding party before.
Been scared all night. Scared of Judd Fry to come back and start for Curly.
Judd Fry? Why, he's been out of territory for 3 weeks now.
He's back. Seen him at Claremore last night. Drunk and stuff.
in life.
It ain't too early, it ain't too late.
Starting as an armor with a brand new wife.
Soon be living in a brand new state.
Brand new state. Gonna treat you great.
Gonna give you barley, carrots, and potatoes. Pasture for the cattle.
Spinach and tomatoes.
Flowers on the prairie where the jukebug do.
Plenty of berries, plenty of room.
Plenty of room to swing or roll. Plenty of heart and plenty of hope. Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, and the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oklahoma. Shoot, I forgot. I gotta get my clothes too. They're in Aunt Ella's room. Come on, fellas. Come on, fellas. Go inside now. Hey, you wear a Come on, fellas.
What you gonna do, Pop? Give Flora and Curly a shivaree?
Oh, it's a good old custom. Never hurt anybody.
It ain't gonna be rough, is it?
You girls just keep out of the way. Shh, stop gabbing about it.
You know, it seems like there's times when men ain't got no need for women.
Well, there's times when women ain't got no need for men.
Well, yeah, but who wants to be dead?
Girlie!
Thought you was a bushy head.
Just come from there.
Too bad you missed Dora's wedding.
Been having one of my own.
Lance, girl, who'd you marry? Where is he? Is that him?
That's him.
Allie Hackle?
Slow it, lady.
How long you been married?
4 days. 4 days with a laugh like that should count like a golden wedding.
But if you married her, you must have wanted to.
Oh, sure. Sure I want you to marry her. I want you to marry her when I saw the moonlight shining on the barrel of her father's shotgun. I thought it would be better to be alive. Now I ain't so sure.
Allie ain't gonna travel around the country no more. I decided he ought to settle down in Bushyhead and run Papa's store.
Hey, Will, did you hear the news? Gertie married the peddler.
Mighty glad to hear that, peddler man. I think I sort of ought to kiss the bride. Friend of the family, remember? Hey, Gertie, you ever had an Oklahoma hello?
Hey, where do you go? Where do you go?
I told her stop being away and killing your wife. Mind your own business.
Come out peaceful, our sugar.
Yeah, you do, you girl-head cowboy.
With that devil on your chin! Come on, let's get him! Come on! Yeah! All right! Yeah! Look what we found us!
Wedding party still going on? Glad it ain't too late. Got a present for you, Curly. First kiss for your bride.
Oh, no, you don't, Judd. Look at him. Fell on his own knife. Somebody roll him over. Don't touch him. Come on, don't touch him. Here, let me have a look at him real quick.
Curly, is he?
Don't say anything, Lori.
It can't be that way.
Didn't go to.
It can't be like that to happen to us.
Oh, man. Come on. You fellas, help me get him.
Careful.
Oh,
Carry him on my rig. I'm something on my house.
Carry him over to Slim's rib. Quick.
Yeah.
Easy now, fellas. Easy. Easy.
Boy, I gotta go with him and see if there's anything that can be done. Aunt Ella, you take care of her, would you?
Well, maybe it's better if you and Curly don't go away tonight. I don't see why all this had to happen now, when everything was going so good.
Well, don't let your mind run on it.
I can't forget it, I tell you. I never will.
Oh, that's all right, Laura. If you can't forget it, just don't try to. Oh, lots of things happen to folks. Sickness or being poor and hungry even. Being old and afeard to die. Well, that's the way it is, cradle to grave. And you can stand it. There's one way. You gotta be hardy. You gotta be. You can't deserve the sweet and tender in life, blessing you're tough.
Oh, I wish I was the way you are, Aunt Ella.
Fiddlesticks, scrawny and old. You couldn't hire me to be the way I am.
What did I do without you? You're such a silly.
Sure as you're born.
They're taking Judd over to Doc Towers till the morning.
Is he alive?
Lori, Cordial here. He's a federal marshal and all. He thinks I ought to turn myself in.
It'd be good if Curly just went in for the night and told the judge tomorrow morning on his own accord.
thinks I ought to go in tonight.
Tonight?
But your train leaves Claremont in 20 minutes.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to haul him in.
Well, he's the judge, ain't he?
Yeah, but
Well, tell him right now and get it over with.
Andrew, it wouldn't be right. I gotta protest.
You can't have the trial now?
Andrew, that'd be breaking the law, and I couldn't be doing none of that.
Well, let's not break the law. You just bend it a little.
Andrew, come on now. We
Come
can't
on,
be doing
Andrew,
that.
start the trial. Yeah.
We gotta take him in.
face. We can give the boy a fair trial without locking him up on his wedding night. Here's the long and short of it. First, gotta ask you, what's your plea? That means, why'd you do it?
Oh. Well, you know, Judd's always been pestering Laurie, and I always said someday...
Just a minute. Don't let your tongue wobble around in your mouth like that. Just listen to the question. What happened tonight that made you kill him?
Well, Judd come at me with a knife.
And you had to defend yourself, right?
Well, yeah. Well, and furthermore...
Never mind the furthermore, so please self-defense.
Yeah, self-defense is good.
Quiet, quiet. Now, is there a witness who saw any of this happen?
We all saw it.
I feel funny. Real funny.
You don't feel funny when I shove my fist in your face.
Laugh all you like, but as a federal marshal, I play some Kevin McLean, huh?
This federal marshal here. We gonna let you send a boy to jail on his wedding night. We ain't gonna let you do it.
Yeah.
So shut up.
Shut up. Let's take him over to Curly Surrey. Wait a minute, I ain't even told the verdict yet.
Well, the verdict's not guilty, ain't it?
Of course.
Well, then say it.
Not
guilty!
Court's adjourned.
Wait, Randy. Where on earth have you been?
Will and me had a misunderstanding, but he explained it fine.
Hey there, Black, you ready?
Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful People will say we're in love. Don't start collecting things. Give me my